Good evening and welcome to Brit Bong News, the only news show not written by ChatGPT but by an egocentric moron. Like the good old days. In today's show, we're going to get a quick catch up in sports. Then we're going to remind you of your impending doom. And a quick glance at men's fashion. And finally, we're going to catch up with the unreliable weather. I mean the weather.
Yesterday.
Today in tech news, AI seems to be doing everything it can to harm the world. Be it helping students pass their English literature classes, or just making weak memes. Which brings us to the only conclusion about AI. How long before it decides to pull Skynet and murder us with skibbity toilet, overly reacted gifs from friends? So like every other journalist, I did some research into the subject. I began my research on the one place it's being praised as a new god. How do you spell Reddit?
R-E-T-A-R.
Oh, very funny. Oh wait, that worked. After searching through many disturbing posts about people who don't know what a sense of humour is, I came across fan fiction of Terminator and came to the conclusion that the internet is truly mentally handicapped, and the quicker that Skynet happens, the better off the world's going to be. Now, if you don't mind, I have some very important research to conclude. Back to the studio. Well, if that doesn't convince you, nothing will. And now here's Today in Sports with Tyrone. Howdy, I'm Chef Longchef, and I'm here to replace Tyrone during these technical difficulties. Now, as the owner of this fine establishment, I only felt it fair to step in while one of my colleagues needs assistance. Now it seems Paul Pogba has been banned for 4 years for doping. As a true soccer fan, I can't tell you how truly shocked I am. Now in boxing news, Mike Tyson has been releasing footage from his training to show the eventual defeat of Jake Paul. I sure can't wait to see Tyson being Iron Mike again. This is going to be amazing for idiots on Twitch to illegally stream. Back to the studio. Alright, thanks Tyrone and Shep for stepping in there. Good man. As you may well know, gaming for decades has been a great distraction from the stresses of life. However, happy people on social media have decided that if they're not happy, then nobody else can be. Therefore, they're tanking the industry by making their own fan fiction canon. But that isn't the only problem. The biggest problem is people who don't play games are somehow making the storylines for the game. So I decided to interview one of these people for their opinion. Joining me right now is your average game enjoyer. Thanks, I think you've just made my point. And now we're going to show you how the inevitable collapse of the canal structure is becoming profitable business.
Thanks. Today, I'm going to be taking a look how flooding can affect most of the downhill population, but also improve your chances of jet skiing. More often than not, it rains in this country. In fact, you could be mistaken for believing it's the only weather we have. But on occasion, it does tend to have more adverse side effects, besides ruining a fat, naked man's drying plans. That's right, flooding causes millions in damages a year, mostly to rich people who live near fancy parts of town. However, there are some people who think the floods could be beneficial to the public. Like Frank from Frank's Jet Ski Plus.
Yes, yes. I have. Business has been booming recently. And to think my ex-wife said it was a stupid idea to open a jet ski only shop in a landlocked city. Well, who's laughing now, Letitia?
Okay, and has the fact that locals are more angry with your business making their evacuations more dangerous?
I don't know what you mean. Once people are boarded, they can do whatever they like. It's their property, and I am not responsible for how they use it.
I see, and what does the plus stand for?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because I'm also selling sandbags, water bottles, and legitimate stray band sunglasses.
Thank you for your time. And this just in, after talking to Frank of Frank's Jet Ski Plus, he's just been arrested for selling sunglasses without a license. This is a terrible time for him, but it's a good time for his ex-wife. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Bigfoot. I know one thing for sure. It's a good thing he wasn't our sponsor. And now for our culture segment, featuring everyone's favorite human, Human.
Hello there, I'm Human, and today I'm going to be exploring male fashion. There are many different kinds of men's clothing available: red, blue, and sometimes guanjula. Personally, I prefer to wear my silver suit, as it allows the positioning of my testicles, to be kept in a comfortable position when absorbing nutrients. But there are some things that even a streetwalker must wear. Those weird things on your legs. What is trousers? Many average men wear them, and not just for function. They also use them for the process of mating. Good luck keeping those eggs warm, fellas.
Thanks, Hugh. You know, I went round his house the other day, and my god, he has the most amazing dinner table I've ever seen. Looked just like a massive surgical bed. And now to the weather, with hopefully a working green screen this time. Today in the weather, it's gonna be sunny down south, cloudy up north, and a big rainbow in the middle. Oh my, that's not appropriate.
Oh my God. I am never gonna financially recover from this.